Good morning, children. So welcome back to the online session of a mathematics class. So we know that we are discussing about the lesson lines and angles, right? So in the lines and angles, in the last class we have discussed about some simple geometrical figure where we need to find out the angles. So to find out the angles by using the complementary angles, supplementary angles, then adjacent angles, linear pair of angles. So using these properties, how to find out the missing angle, and then if the angle we have given the ratio also, how to find out the particular angle. So that we have done in the previous session. So in today's session, we will go for parallel lines and transversal. Parallel lines and transversal. So parallel lines and transversal, and what are the properties will be there, and what angles are equal, what are the types of angles is existed when we are taking the parallel lines and the transversal line. We will pass through these two parallel lines. So those things we have already studied in the class 7. So again we will review that what we have studied in our class 7, right? Say now let us know about what you mean by transversal line. So transversal line, it is a line which intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal line. At distinct points is called as a transversal line. Say suppose also that I am having two lines. Of course, these two lines are not parallel. These two lines are not parallel. To understand the concept of transversal, I am writing a non-parallel lines. Of course, transversal can be written in parallel lines also. Okay. So before that, we will be taking a non-parallel lines and we will take a transversal line. Okay. So I will be taking a transversal line, a line which intersects these two lines at two distinct points. So this is transversal now. You can observe that this is a line which intersects these two lines at two distinct points. At two distinct points. So let me correct these points as A and B. This is transversal line. Okay. So this is transversal line, and these two lines are the non-parallel lines L and M. Okay, L and M are the transversal. The non-parallel lines. This is the transversal line. Okay. Of course, these two are lines only. This is a line, and this is also a line. So if I intersected these two lines, how many angles are originated here? How many lines? How many angles are originated? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 4 angles. 1. Let me denote as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, here also this is transversal line. This is another line M. Those two lines are intersected according to the vertically opposite angles. How many angles are going to be? How many angles are created? 4 angles will be created. There is a 5, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. Okay. So how many angles we have now? 8 angles. We have 8 angles. Okay. Now we have we know that angle 1, angle 2, and then angle 8 or angle 7, that will be in the exterior of these two lines. Exterior, that is the outside, right? You can observe that angle 1, angle 2, angle 8, angle 7 will be in the outside of these two lines and the transversal. Therefore, angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8 are exterior angles. Those 4 angles are exterior angles, that is outside. Okay. Then what are the interior angles? Look at this. 3. This angle is interior, inside. This 4. This is also inside, interior. Here, angle 5, that is inside, interior. Angle 6, that is inside, interior. So, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6 are interior angles. Interior angles. So, these 4 angles are interior angles. Okay. Now, you can observe that in the interior. Okay. These things you have already studied in the class 7, and you have solved so many problems also based on this transversal line and parallel lines. Okay, so to understand these angles, I have taken non-parallel lines. This is not a parallel lines. Remember that these two lines are not parallel. By looking at something, you can say that these two lines are going to be intersected at some point. Distance between these two lines at this point, distance between these two lines at this point are not same. Here distance is less, here distance is more. Distance is varying. So these two lines are not parallel at all. Okay, parallel is distance between those two lines at this point, distance between those two lines at this point must be same. Okay. Now, to understand this pair of angles, so I have taken non-parallel lines. Okay. Then after that we will go for again parallel lines and transversal line, and we will take which pair of angles are equal. We will conclude that. Okay. Now, what about angle 4 and angle 6? Both the angles are interior only. Okay. But both are opposite angles. Look at this. Angle 4 will be on this side. Angle 6 will be on this side. So these 4 and 6 are the what? Of course, it is in interior only, but opposite angles. Right? So what is that? What it is called as? It is in the case of alternate bases. Okay, so angle 4 and angle 6 are pair of alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles. Similarly, like angle 4 and angle 6, what about angle 3 and angle 5? Both are interior, but they are in opposite, therefore it is alternate interior angles again. So angle 3 and angle 5 are alternate interior angles. Same thing, pair of alternate interior angles. Okay. Angle 4 and angle 6, angle 3 and angle 5. Angle 3 and angle 5, alternate interior angles. These 4 and 6, 3 and 5 are alternate interior angles. Now we have two pairs of alternate interior angles. Two pairs of alternate interior angles. What are those? 4 and 6, 3 and 5. Now it comes to exterior. What about angle 1 and angle 7? Alternate exterior angles. Angle 2 and angle 8. Again, one more pair. Therefore, alternate exterior angles are, so first one, angle 2 and angle 8. Okay, second one, angle 1, angle 7. Right? So these two angles are alternate exterior angles. So these two are alternate interior angles, and these two pairs are alternate exterior angles. Now, what these two angles are called as 1 and 5. These two angles. 1 and 5. So this is the line. The angle is created here 1, and this is one more line. With the transverse line, we have created one angle. This is 1 and 5. 1 and 5. So what are those angles is called as well as 2 and 6. 2 and 6. 1 and 5. What is that? It is called as 1 and 5. You have got already, that is corresponding angles. Okay. So what are those? Angle 1, angle 5. Okay. Angle 1 and angle 5. Second one. Okay. Angle 1, angle 5. So this side, angle 2, angle 6. 1. Okay. So this is 4 and 6. 4 and 6. This is a line. This is a transversal. This is the angle plane. This is a line. This is the transversal angle plane. 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Angle 4 and angle 8. So 4 1. 4 and 8 then 3 and 7. Angle 3 and angle 7. Okay. Now corresponding angles. We have 4 pairs of corresponding angles, and we have how many are interior angles? We have 4 interior angles, again 4 exterior angles, and we have 2 pairs of alternate interior angles, and we have 2 pairs of alternate exterior angles. Okay. Now what else we have? What else we have? So these 4 and 5 are the alternate interior angles. And what are those 2 angles? Those 2 angles. The interior angles on the same side of transversal. What is transversal? This is the transversal. Let me call this M. M is the transversal. Angle 4 and 5. Of course, those 2 are interior angles. Interior angles on the same side of transversal. Same side of transversal. This is the transversal line. Both will be on the same side. Both will be on the same side. Similarly, 3 and 6 will be on the both side. Right? Both the angles are the same side. Both the angles are at the same side. So 4 and 5 are alternate angles on the same side of transversal. On the same side of transversal. I'm sorry, not alternate angles. Interior angles on the same side of transversal. So angle 4, interior angles on the same side of transversal. Okay, what are those? Angle 4 and angle 5. Another pair. Angle 3 and angle 6. Okay, so these 2 are 4 and 5 are the interior angles on the same side of transversal. 3 and 6 are the interior angles on the same side of transversal. Okay. So these 4 angles are exterior. These 4 angles are interior. And these pair are called alternate interior angles. Okay. And then these pair are called alternate exterior angles. Okay. And these 1 and 5 are called corresponding angles. 4 and 8 corresponding angles. 2 and 6 corresponding angles. 3 and 7 corresponding angles. 4 and 5 interior angles on the same side of transversal. 3 and 6 interior angles on the same side of transversal. Okay, so these are the angles which are very, very important in terms of parallel lines and transversal lines. In terms of parallel lines and transversal lines, the concept of lines and angles is very, very important. Now it comes to the concept of parallel lines and transversal line. How will you do that? These 2 lines are parallel by using these angles concept. If 2 lines are parallel and we have a transversal line, what happened to these pair of lines? Okay, whether those 2 are equal or one angle is greater than that, or which pair of angles are equal and which pair of angles are not equal. So we will learn those things. Okay. Now let us take M and N are the parallel lines. So these 2 are the parallel lines. So I'm having a transversal. Okay. So I'm having a transversal L. Okay. So which is intersecting at these points. Okay. Then what is the conclusion? M and N are parallel lines. M and N are parallel lines, and L is a transversal. L is a transversal. Okay. Then what is the result? What is the result? I will be having 8 angles Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we have 8 angles. Out of 8 angles, 4, 3, 5, 6 are the interior angles. 1, 3, 8, 7 are the exterior angles. Okay. So then 4 and 5 are alternate interior angles. 3 and 6 are again alternate interior angles. Then 4, 1 and 7 are the alternate exterior angles. 2 and 8 are the alternate exterior angles. Another pair. Then 4 and 6 are the interior angles on the same side of transversal. 3 and 5 are the same interior angles on the same side of transversal. And 1 and 6 are corresponding angles. 4 and 8 are corresponding angles. 2 and 5 are corresponding angles. 3 and 7 are corresponding angles. So these pairs we have, these type of angles we have. Initially I have taken a non-parallel lines. Those two lines are not parallel. Here particularly I have taken a parallel lines. Particularly I have taken a parallel lines. Then what type of result I will be getting in the sense? Okay. Pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Say suppose if this is 30 degree, then this is also 30 degree. If these two lines are parallel, remember that. If these two lines are parallel, I will be considered a parallel lines now. Then alternate interior angles are equal. Angle 4 and angle 5 are equal. Angle 3 and angle 6 are equal. Alright, here I'll send the notes for this. Okay. Here M and N are parallel lines. Parallel lines and L is transversal. Okay. Then the first result is each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. That means that angle 4 is equal to angle 5 and angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Alternate interior angles are equal. The pair of alternate interior angles are equal. This two is one pair and this is 30 degree, then this is also 30 degree. If this is 40 degree, then this is also 40 degree. Okay? Those two are equal. The second condition is each pair of corresponding angles are also equal. Each pair of corresponding angles are also equal. Each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Each pair of corresponding angles are equal. What is that? Angle 1 and angle 6 are equal. Done. Angle 4 and angle 8 equal. Then angle 2 and angle 5 equal. Fourth one, angle 3 and angle 7. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. So the first result is if these two are parallel lines and we are transversal, each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. That is first condition. Second condition, each pair of corresponding angles are equal. If this is 40 degree, this is also 40 degree. If this is 30 degree, this is also 30 degree. If this is 80 degree, then this is also 80 degree. Okay? Alternate pair of alternate angles are equal. Okay? That is second result. Third result, each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. That is third result. Each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal, each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. What do you mean by supplementary? What do you mean by supplementary? Sum of those two angles are equal to 180 degree. Okay. Each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal. Angle 4 and 6. Angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. They are supplementary in the sense sum of those two angles must be equal to 180 degree. This is the condition. Each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. This is adding those two angles to become 180 degree. That is the condition. So another condition that is 3 and 5. Angle 3 and 5. Angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. This is the condition for the third one. Two lines are parallel. Then we have a transversal line. Then these three conditions we have. These three conditions are satisfied. Right? These three conditions are satisfied. Only when two lines are parallel to each other, and we have a transversal line, then I can say that these are the conditions. These are the results I have. These are the results. Those two lines are parallel, then definitely I can say that automatic interior angles are equal. Corresponding pair of each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Then a pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. I can say that. Okay. Now the reverse process. Now let us assume that these two lines are not parallel. These two lines are never parallel. These two lines are not a parallel. I don't know whether these two lines are parallel or not. I don't know. These two lines are parallel or not. That may be a parallel, may not be a parallel. Okay. By measuring these two angles, I had came to know that angle 4 and angle 5 are equal. Angle 4 and angle 5 are equal. Then what is my result? What is my conclusion? I am getting one pair, only one pair. Angle 4 and angle 5 are the only one pair, right? I am getting one pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Then I can say that these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. Surely I can say that these two lines are definitely parallel. So now what is the condition now? If any one pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. Okay. I'm checking these two angles. Say suppose I'm getting that this is 40 degree and this is also 40 degree. Then I can easily say that these two lines are parallel. I'm just checking only one alternate interior angles. That's it. That is enough to prove that these two lines are parallel. Not only that, I can take this one also. Angle 3 and angle 6. I can check angle 3 and angle 6. If those two angles are equal, then I can say that these two lines are definitely parallel. Okay. Then if each pair of alternate interior angles equal, then it is equal. Then each pair of corresponding angles. If I check that corresponding angles 1 and 6 or 4 and 8 or 2 and 5 or 3 and 7, if any one of the pair, remember that any one of the pair, not all the pairs. If any one of the pair of angles, corresponding angles are equal, then definitely these two lines must be a parallels. Any one pair is enough to prove that these two lines are parallel. Okay. The third one. If any one pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary, then I can say that these two lines are parallel. So out of these three conditions, if any one condition, any one angle is equal or satisfied, then I can say that these two lines are parallel. Okay. So this we are going to use in our exercise, upcoming exercises. Then we will come to know that when will you prove that alternate interior angles are equal, when will you prove that how can I prove that these two lines are parallel. We are going to learn again in detail about our this parallels and transversal line in the upcoming exercise. Okay. Then I will be sending the notes for this parallels and transversal lines. So in the next class we will go for the exercise based on this parallels and transversal line, and we will solve some of the exercise. Okay. Any doubts in this? Please get back to me. This is done in your class 7 also. Okay. So you can review it in your class on what you have studied. Otherwise you can take the notes. Okay. I'll send the notes. You can copy in your class one and. Remember these points. This is very, very important. If those two lines are, if two lines are parallel, all these three conditions are satisfied. Okay? Then not all the conditions required. If this is equal, then I can say that parallel. Okay. So I'll be sending this